Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Shacey Bender. I'm Cheyenne.
And I'm Sierra. Welcome back to this week's video. We woke up at like 6 in the morning to film this because we were supposed to film last night and we didn't. So I had to put some makeup on because I look extremely tired and I have dark circles under my eyes.
Yeah, I'm really tired, so please excuse us. Ever since we made our last video about zombies, we got a comment saying that they would like more zombies content from us. But the thing is that there's no way that we would have been able to pull off another movie commentary or reaction commentary on another one of the movies. So we decided that we're just going to do a Zombies 3 review because we watched it recently. So we took some notes and we're ready to share our opinions on Zombies 3.
Also, obviously, there are going to be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't seen Zombies 3 yet, probably don't watch this video until you've seen it, but if you don't care about spoilers, then you can stick around.
So the first thing that I want to say is I think that the storyline was well put together. I feel like the movie just flowed nicely from scene to scene.
Yeah, and I think it flowed a bit nicer than the second one, because we watched the second one, and I think the second one is the worst one out of the three. I really like the first one. I mean, if you watched our reaction video to the first movie, like, that's obvious. We really like the first one, and I also really like this one, and I think that it's better than the second one, because I don't know why everyone really loves the second one, but I don't think it's that good.
Yeah, I think the thing is that especially if Zombies 3 didn't exist, I feel like the second movie is absolutely useless, especially because it's like Addison finds out that she's not a werewolf anyway. So it almost seems like the whole movie is for nothing.
It's just to add the werewolf characters for the third movie for their significance. You know what I mean? The aliens were really good add-on characters. I really liked them on screen. Matt Cornett.
I know. I was like, I didn't know what to expect from him, but he gave. He really came through.
I mean, honestly, they had me nervous at certain parts of the movie.
I felt sick.
I felt aliens. Sick. And their entrance into the film was kind of terrifying. I mean, they wrecked the whole town for, like, no reason.
No, and I got so pissed when, like, oh my gosh, I don't know what any of the other aliens' name is, but I'm just gonna say Matt Cornett, the alien.
I don't know what his name is, but I know the other two.
It was just starting to piss me off when he was, like, ruining Zed's chances into getting into college.
The songs in this movie, they were better than the songs in the second movie.
By the way, we're probably gonna compare Zombies 3 to Zombies 2 a lot because the first movie is golden. The only thing that we really have to compare to is almost like the most recent thing that we had because the original thing was already good. So that would be Zombies 2.
But yeah, I really enjoyed the songs in this one. Obviously, I liked Alien Invasion. I mean, some of the lyrics were a little cringy, like, film it on your phone. Like, okay.
And also, it's kind of scary, though, but it's kind of cool.
Lyrically, some of the lyrics are kind of bad, but I enjoyed it. It sounds really good. And I also like Exceptional Zed. I'm trying to think of what other songs were in the movie off the top of my head, but I also haven't seen this movie in, like, 2 weeks at least.
Because we watched the Lost Song premiere on Disney Channel.
The Lost Song, what was it? What Is This Feeling? Wasn't that bad, but the video is not great for it. Because the choreography is
that I'm actually kind of glad it was cut from the movie. Like, it's fine that it exists. Yeah. I'm gonna get into that a bit later in the video as to why I'm so glad that the song got cut because of a specific part in the movie.
Also, the songs were just very memorable. I don't know why, but for some reason when I was watching Zombies 2, a lot of the songs weren't memorable except for like 3 of them, and then the other songs I just kind of like forgot about, basically.
I only remember the werewolf songs, to be honest, like Call to the Wild and
Flesh and Bone, and then the song at the beginning of the movie about cheer, because the songs about cheer and zombies always slap. And I also really liked how they brought back Someday in this movie, and they did it again with like the whole cast, so that was kind of nice.
The one thing that really made me mad, which is related to the song that was cut from the movie, is why did they make Aspen like Zed? It doesn't even make sense, because here's the thing, is I I feel like they just threw it in for a short joke that was very short-lived, that was so insignificant that you could take it out of the movie and it does not even matter because Aspen likes Willa anyway. We did not need that to happen, so I'm glad we didn't get a whole song about how Aspen is learning about having a crush.
Yeah, and the song anyway is very general, and they're not talking about love, like having a crush on someone. Like in the song, they're literally talking about like having a best friend and stuff like that. So like it doesn't even make any sense anyway with what actually happened in the movie where Aspen had a crush on Zed, which I just feel like shouldn't have happened.
Again, it was literally just for a very short joke.
Yeah.
There was no reason for that to ever happen, and it was just annoying.
In this movie, I just feel like the werewolves, like, actually have a purpose, because, I mean, I do understand that, like, the second movie does have to exist because of the whole Moonstone thing, and, like, it does make sense, but it is, like, just not as significant as the other movies, in my opinion, just because of the fact that, like, it could have just been the first movie and the third movie, and that also could have just completed the series as well.
I know, because here's the thing, is I don't hate the werewolves, I just sometimes, like, I don't see what their purpose is, because again, like, it's just like, Addison's not a werewolf. I just feel like I hate watching the second movie, because I feel like I'm watching it all for nothing.
Because Addison ends up not being a werewolf at the end of the movie anyway, so it's like, what was the point of
Also, in Zombies 3, they think that the Moonstone is like I can't think of the way that they phrased it.
Really
Precious thing, the most precious thing.
Yeah.
But it's like Addison was the most precious thing. So it's like, did we really need this? If anything, I think it just is adding more time to the movie because they, needed them to think that it was something else so they had time to explore other things.
Yeah, but also with the werewolves in this movie, they also, like, had major plot points, like, because they thought the aliens were, like, stealing.
Which is, like, rightfully so. I thought Addison was so annoying in this movie. I mean, here's the thing. I have, like, a love-hate relationship with Addison. The thing is, like, I don't really necessarily like her character in general, but it's not like I hate her or anything, and obviously you need her for zombies movies to exist. So, I actually felt like I was gonna cry multiple times while watching this movie. Disney Channel has not done that for me in a while, where it was an actual, like, somewhat emotional story. I haven't watched any of the new movies because it's just like, they just don't seem good.
Like, the new movies on Disney Channel just aren't hitting. That's why I just don't watch them, because a lot of them are reboots of, like, old movies that were on Disney Channel a long time ago. And they're just not that good. But Zombies is, like, the last thing that they had left, honestly. But, like, the story was honestly good, and it was very developed, and, like, they made you care about, like, even the new characters in just such a short amount of time. And also, we got a college plot line in a Disney Channel movie,
which I literally loved. Here's the thing. I think that I love the third movie because it shows some maturity that the other movies were lacking. I know that it's high school, so it's supposed to be just more of a fun thing. But the third movie just adds a so much better layer to it that it's like, it's their senior year, they gotta start picking out, like, colleges and stuff. It brings a more, like, realistic, almost, like, relatable aspect to the movie that the other two did not have.
Yeah, like, the same reasons why I like Zombies 3 are also similar reasons as to why I like High School Musical 3, because of just the amount of maturity, and I love, like, a college plot line and everything like that. Also, Aspen and Willa being together was a highlight. Although it was only for a short time at the end of the movie, it was nice to see that, like, Disney Channel is incorporating some more LGBTQ plus people into their storylines.
Yeah, and Aspen is non-binary, so
they were cute. I just wish that Aspen liked Willa the whole time instead of the whole thing with Zed at some point, but can't change the movie now. It's already made.
Yeah, and I think because of, like, heterosexual Disney Channel, even if Aspen were to like Willa, they're just gonna hint at it. So their straight conservative audience won't get mad that Aspen likes a girl. And I'm sure parents probably didn't even pick up on the fact that Aspen is non-binary anyway.
Also, with Zed, his issues in this movie, like the problems that he has to face, are also very mature. And I feel like it makes the movie like so much more emotional and like more developed. And I know it sounds stupid calling like a Disney Channel movie like Zombies to be like emotional and developed and mature, because in the end it is like a movie made for kids and teenagers. But it was. This movie is different than the other ones because, I mean, technically it's a Disney Plus movie, not Disney Channel. Although they did have a Disney Channel premiere, like it's technically not a DCOM.
Which was kind of for the best. I can't tell you how much better of a watching experience I had, because you could just tell that everything was higher quality when watching. You could tell that it wasn't a Disney Channel movie, like High School Musical 3. Because I mean, it's like High School Musical 3 went into theaters. Like,
yeah, that wasn't a Disney Channel movie either. And so I feel like Zombies kind of went the same route. But instead of like going into theaters, they did like a modern day route and went on a streaming service. Also, like, Addison leaving was also a really good, like, mature thing to put in the movie.
It kind of almost showed that their relationship was more mature. Before, it just kind of seemed like, you know, a dumb high school relationship that probably was not going to last. But we're gonna be someday. You know? Another thing I want to talk about, which I just was like another highlight for me personally in the movie, is that Bucky is literally like a washed up high schooler. He looks so old compared to everyone else. Like, he has stubble, I believe. It's funny to see him interacting with the other students. Almost like, again, he's not even out of high school yet, but yet he's washed up. That was hilarious.
Like, he's still trying to get back to the way he used to be, kind of. He still thinks he's on top of the world, but he's really not. The thing is that the misdirect of the aliens leaving forever with Addison and never coming back, it was an annoying misdirect. But at the same time, it gave us that really emotional scene with Zed and Addison, like, saying goodbye and everything. But at the same time, like, she came back.
I know. What was annoying is that I wish that they found a better reason to come back rather than, oh, the place that my grandma wanted us to stay was Earth. Like, you were already there. There was no reason to leave, so it's almost like we did this for nothing, too. Just like the whole second movie. But it's like, come on. Like, couldn't they have figured that out before? I don't know. I was just so annoyed by that because it's like, of course. I just feel like they should have had a better reason as to why they needed to come back to Earth.
Because the thing is that I kind of think that their reason is kind of good, where it's like an imperfect plays.
I don't think it was executed properly.
It was a little awkward, and it just kind of made me mad a little bit.
It was just so quick, and I'm like, oh yeah, like right away. They're just like, happy ending. And I'm just like, I know it's a Disney Channel, well, not a Disney Channel movie, but it's a part of a Disney Channel series of movies. But still, it's like, come on, Minutemen exist. Not to bring Minutemen into this, but it's like, that was a good movie. You really thought that, like, they were not gonna make it back to the portal in time, right?
By the time that they started leaving on the mothership, I just knew that they were gonna come back. Because, of course, I don't like the idea of them leaving with Addison forever, but
it's like, have some high stakes. Like,
yeah, I wish that they had, like, a better misdirect and really made you think that they were gonna leave forever, but then don't. The next thing we want to talk about is Addison's reaction to learning that she is an alien. She wasn't really shocked or anything.
Yeah, like, and even if she wasn't, like, shocked, because, again, she always knew that something was, like, up with her, that was, like, different, why did she just accept it so quickly? You know, she goes up there, just hears, like, about the whole thing, and is like, oh my gosh, I'm an alien, guys, doesn't even question it at all. When, you know, the thing is with the werewolf thing, when she thought she was a werewolf, people kept giving her nonstop evidence as to why she would be, and she believed it. They just told her a few things, and she's just like, I'm an alien, guys. I don't even need to ask any questions.
And I kind of wish that she struggled with the idea of being an alien, kind of like how Zed does with being a zombie. I just feel like it's just an unrealistic reaction.
Another thing is that, again, she just accepted it, had no, like, sort of either relief or, like, shock, when it's like she has been trying to figure out who she was her whole entire life.
I know, I just wish that she had more of a reaction. She could have been more excited, she could have been more shocked, she could have struggled with it, but, like, it was none of those things. She was just like, I'm an alien now, and that was it.
And also, I swear she didn't say, like, really anything after that. Again, they never really revisited it or really talked about it. It's just like, you have to take it as fact. She is an alien. And she just said that she was, and then doesn't say anything else about it. That is her reaction. Oh my gosh, I'm an alien, Zed! And then he says something, and then that's it.
I almost wish that, like, they did more things to make her figure out that she was an alien. Like, there were subtle signs throughout the movie. They're like, oh, that's kind of weird about her, like, before this happened. I mean, other than the white hair thing. But that was a thing throughout all the movies.
It was kind of an underwhelming reveal.
But enough about the negative stuff. Honestly, this movie was amazing. And it's possibly the best zombies movie yet. I mean, obviously, there is not gonna be any more zombies movies, so maybe yet is not the right word, but it might be the best zombies movie that has come out. It was just really good, and it was really exciting to watch. It really sticks with their roots in this movie, whereas that's what I didn't really like about the second one, because they didn't really stick to their roots, you know? It really does stay true to both the first and second movie, which I love so much. But one thing that I just wish we got a little bit more of was Eliza and Wyatt. It was kind of just thrown in there.
I know. It's almost like, oh, you know that Wyatt has a crush on Eliza just because he looked at her one time at the prom at the end of the second movie. Right?
Yet they never, like, developed their relationship.
It just makes me so mad. The second movie, all it is just one look.
That's how it is with everything. Like, that was kind of Bonzo's and
Bree's relationship.
Hey, even that's more developed than that.
Yeah.
The whole second movie, he was like, he liked her, but she thought that he didn't.
But, like, in the first movie, it was kind of like that with Bonzo and Bree, where it was, like, one look, and then they were, like, in love. It was kind of weird.
No, he did talk to her.
Yeah, but that was, like...
It was still better than Wyatt and Eliza. So.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Give it a break.
It was just a very rushed relationship with Wyatt and Eliza. I just wish it was done a little bit better, and I would have liked to see more of them. And also in this movie, Bree was just more enjoyable to watch. I didn't really love her character. Like, I liked her. I was glad that she was there when I first watched Zombies, but I was like, I just don't really vibe with her. She's too bubbly for me. I'm just not that kind of person. But honestly, she was really enjoyable and likable in this movie.
Because she was more mature in this third movie. When she got dialogue, it made sense to have dialogue. It wasn't just for her to be annoying. So that's basically all we have to say about Zombies 3. Overall, good movie. And I would definitely watch it again, and I would recommend that you guys watch it. It's on Disney Plus if you want to watch it.
One thing that I do want to say, if it seemed like we were being super negative at some point, I swear we actually have a really big positive opinion of this movie. It's just things that me and Cheyenne really like. We like to critique a lot, and we have a lot of criticisms and things like that.
And also, this is a review. Of course, overall, I think that the movie is very good. Here's the thing, is that although I'm sure that there were probably more negative points that we brought up, the positive things that they did well, like, are bigger and outshine
it all.
They outshine those negatives. But I think that the negative points are still worth bringing up.
Even though they're kind of minuscule. Like, they're not really big deals. I mean, some of them. I mean, some of them are a little bit more intertwined with some plot and things like that. Okay, go watch Zombies 3. Let us know your opinions on the movie in the comments down below. Also, let us know if you liked the other 2 movies. Also, we're wearing the same outfit. We decided to actually act like twins today.
Not on purpose, though.
Yeah.
I just put on the outfit. She walked into my room with the same outfit on, and I was just like, I'm wearing the same outfit, but I'm not changing. It was out of laziness. We also have a gaming channel. Link to that in the description. Go watch some Super Mario Odyssey content.
God bless you. Jesus loves you. Have an amazing day. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!